Now for us to get to know these eco-friendly pencils. We begin the journey of education with the pencil in our hand. From scribbles and doodles to ideas and inventions, the pencil has been the medium of putting thoughts on paper for centuries. This week in our Focus on the Environment special segment, Macharia focuses on a Kenyan company that has found a way to make eco-friendly pencils instead of wood-based ones. Take a look.
As the world grapples with the impact of waste and how to increase recycling, a Kenyan company, Momo Pencils, has found a way of turning old newspapers into beautiful pencils. A haven or a secret not known to many. The company buys a waste newsprint and uses 18 different processes to produce a water-resistant pencil that lasts up to 3 times longer than ordinary pencils. The manufacturing process comprises 3 stages. In the first step, a sizing machine that performs the task of chopping papers into desired dimension, in this case 7-inch by 8-inch. This is followed by rolling the chopped paper with non-toxic graphite in a rolling machine. In the final stage, a cutting machine will cut down the rolled papers into pencil units. The co-founder of the company, attributes the idea of Momo Pencil to the great emphasis on producing eco-friendly products.
At that time, we were looking for an activity that we can do that will not only be able to generate revenue for us, but also create impact and leave a legacy behind. The newspaper material is readily available. It's a waste actually. So by engaging such kind of activity, we are helping by cleaning the environment and at the same time try to reduce the number of trees that are cut to make pencils. Can change the world. You see, a pencil is the first tool you use in your journey for knowledge, for wisdom, for success, and also into this world. Everyone, all leaders, presidents, everyone went through a pencil. A doctor, engineer, designers, that's the first tool that they ever used. So we looked at the pencil and said, apart from the generic usage of the pencil, which is writing and drawing, for example, what else can we do with that pencil to be able to create impact in society? So we worked backwards and said, because we're using newspapers that come from trees, let's use the pencil to advocate for climate awareness and be able to use that as a tool to educate the school children the importance of taking care of our trees, taking care of the environment, because right now the world is suffering climate change, and if this tool can be able to educate and get these children active in future in terms of environmental matters, then the pencil will really change the world. That's why we called it a pencil that changes the world.
The eco-friendly pencils business opened a can of worms on illiteracy levels in Kenya. The pencils are sold through a number of retailers to businesses and government agencies, but also distributed free of charge to a number of schools. Momo Pencil don't just supply them to school, they also educate children about how they are made and why they are environmental friendly.
When we go to the schools during our Hope for Literacy campaign, one of the other things that we do is we plant trees. The idea is to have a child who has grown up with environmental education in their head. So you want to teach this child from a very tender age on the need to take care of the environment. So when we go to the schools, we don't only donate the pencils, but we take them through a session where we just teach them on matters environment, and then we plant trees with them. We teach them how to take care of the trees, because we want them to be environmentally conscious of what the environment can do for them, because you know, if you don't take care of the environment, it won't take care of you. So that is what the campaign is all about.
Meba Lokango, a head teacher at Creative Mind School, applauds Momo Pencil for their efforts to empower children using recycled pencils.
We are happy to have Momo Pencils here. They have been coming, they have been assisting our children to have pencils, and we really appreciate. Our children are so happy they are using the pencils in class. The pencils are good because they are not used to, they are not manufactured using wood, and we really appreciate Momo for having that idea of making pencils or manufacturing pencils without using wood.
The company makes around 100,000 pencils a day, and Mohammed is optimistic that his eco-friendly product will change the world one pencil at a time.
We really would like to change the world. We are tackling two things, actually three things. We're tackling quality education, we're also tackling climate action, and also innovation as a way to grow the future generation. And we are a practical example of how you can
this
take
time we want to know.
entrepreneurs. That's what they do. They create something from nothing. You would pass and you would see newspapers we've created into this. But at the same time, if we're able to plant as many trees as possible.
Initiatives such as Momo Pencils is doing their part to protect the environment by switching to eco-friendly products and practices.
Thank you, Macharia, for that very beautiful feature.